right, let's record. So first we're gonna do recap of how to use Discord. I really want to make sure that everyone knows. So let's look at the channels. All right. So charts and data. Here is a place where I post interesting trades, right? It doesn't mean I take them, but these are charts that I consider are pretty good to have on your watch list for the week, for the day, right? When I post them, you see my explanation why I think this chart is interesting. You can put it on your watch list and trade it, right? A lot of times now, Alessio will start adding his data to those charts as well. So we're going to kind of collaborate here. When the charts are aligning with his data, that would be absolutely ideal situation. Here are my swing trades. I'm posting them here, and I try to post it really, really fast when I take them. But of course, until I set up the trade, until I post it, it can be some cents away, or even sometimes more when it's a more expensive stock. But I'm doing my best to update. If you guys don't get those notifications, you can click up here on notification settings, and you can make sure that you're getting notifications. And I'm going to be tagging premium members, and this little flashlight means that it's I'm doing something there, right? So again, it's a lot of work to do it quickly, but I'm trying my best so you guys get the updates. Also, please try to trade on your own a little bit. I'm sure you do, but it's always good to take some partials. Like today, for example, we had NTNX was reaching 66. I took some off. We are still in all-time highs. It's very important to understand that. So you want to be faster in and out of trades, because we are in all-time highs and we are grinding higher, but you don't know at any moment something can change, right? This is not a normal market environment. It's never normal, but it's a little bit stressful right now. So here are AJ trades. AJ is doing intraday trading. If you guys trade quick intraday option trading, that's his stuff. He trades the levels on ETFs, and he trades contracts that are more shorter term. So you guys know his style of trading. I don't really trade this style. That's a little bit too fast for me. I like to trade equities more. Here is options queue. So this is very important. Here you see the threads, stock updates, euro options, commodities, crypto, and Asia, right? So you click on this and you can get into the individual stocks. If it's too much search box, you can click the ticker you need, for example, NVIDIA, and it's going to show you, and also do NVIDIA from, and then you type in Alessio's name, or you type in Leah. It's going to show you all the ticker posts that I did, or Alessio or AJ, right? So that is a very good search tool that you can use. Market news, here we post upgrades, downgrades when it's something interesting happening. So this is the ETF trading, right? This is only SPX, SPY, and AJ again is posting here really quickly. The gamma levels, if you want to do the spreads, credit spreads, and all the stuff he's trading, the levels that index is going to most likely get every day. He's posting the levels at like 9:45 around that time. So this is very cool place if you like that, to actually know what the market is doing. Even when you are trading, my stocks, for example, and you are day trading them and you want to find better entry, when you look at AJ's levels and you have them ready for every day and you're actively trading, you see that you're getting to the top level, for example. So you're cautious, right? You don't want to take a swing trade or enter a trade when you know that SPY or SPX is getting to the top level. In this case, he does SPX, right? Because what's going to happen is most likely going to retest. So then your stock is going to tank as well. So these are really good levels to have on your chart, no matter what you're trading. It's very useful. Here's investing. I'm just posting a little bit when I add. Quite frankly, I'm not investing that much right now because we're in all-time highs. So I'm just posting very little, right? UNH, a little bit of Adobe. I'm just, when I see a huge dip, like 15-20% on my favorite stock, I grab a little bit, but I'm not really heavily investing. That is right now, it's exactly the opposite, taking profits. Here, of course, you can write requests for Alessio. He will do the option skew for you if you want to have the levels from him and the gamma and all of that stuff he's doing. option flow and see what the big money is doing and when the stock could be headed, right? So here you do requests for charts. I do the charts as I can, but I'm mostly going to be doing the Wednesdays for Wednesday and Sunday, right? Of course, when I have some time left, I can do it through the week, but my ideal posts are Wednesday and Sunday because it's, of course, a lot of work. And with so many people, it's impossible for me to reply immediately. But so far, I've been catching up pretty well. Here is your chat. It's premium chat. Here is only premium members. So I'm focused mostly here. And I'm posting here a lot. We can chit chat here. You can also ask me about certain stocks in the Leah requests, right? If you have a question about the certain trade, ask there. Premium chat, we're chatting about all trading, all sorts of trading. So this is kind of like a combined chat of all of us premium members. All right. And then there is the main trading chat, which is, of course, you can go there as well. But there is like 350 people or 400 people. It's different tiers, okay? The different levels of memberships. So this is the difference. So I don't really post much there because this is mostly Alessio's options queue posts and people trade based on that. So again, it's not really my cup of tea. I sometimes swing in there. And here you can post your fun stuff. Very important to remember, we do live voice. So there is the premium voice chat, which you enter when it's announced. Always follow AJ's link. He posted in the premium chat when he does it. He's going to be doing 3 times a week as his availability is. So that's pretty much it. And now please always pay attention to the announcements because I'm posting all these links there, which you did this time. And Learning Center, if you need any help with the options or with all the cheat sheets, because I'm using all these abbreviations, so you have everything there. And if you have a question, you simply come here, ask us a question, right? Now we changed it because people are onboarded. So now is any question you can ask about trade, membership, whatever it is. Here, you have more chances to be seen in this channel. Because if you ask me in the regular channel, sure, when I'm there, I will see it, but sometimes it's just so much. So if you ask me in this channel, ask us a question, I will most likely see it easier. You can also tag me, all right, or send me a message. But when it's a general question that can help others, please ask there. So that's pretty much it for this part of Discord. I hope it's not too confusing. We try to make it easy as possible for you guys. And now I'm going to go a little bit into the risk management, which I want to show you. And you can ask me questions, but I really worry. Hi, Carlos. How are you? Do you have any questions to this topic? If not, then I will move to the risk management and to recap of some trades from today, what we did. If you guys have no questions, it's pretty clear, the Discord. All right, cool. So let's go into our chart. And I really want to talk about this. This is very important for me because I want people to not lose money. And I feel like today in the Discord, I saw a lot of emotion going on. I saw a lot of FOMO. I saw a lot of pretty sad posts, and that makes me sad too. So I want to talk to you about risk, how I manage risk, okay? So for example, today, we took ARM as a day trade. I was planning on to do a swing on this, but it was just too fast. It was moving way too fast. So I posted it in the pre-market. I said that I would be taking the breakout, right, of this level, because on a daily chart, I saw that we are having really nice triangle. And I had this breakout level here, which I drew there before. It's posted again in the charts and data, right? So this is like, first thing is the idea. I get the idea what I want to trade, and I put it there. And then I have it on my watch list, right? My watch list is maybe 3-4 stocks max. So this morning, it just started breaking out in pre-market. And you could have chased it, but I didn't want to. And then when you go to 5-minute chart, what happened, the moment we broke out in the morning, we retested the level immediately in like 10 minutes. So look, the green line is the breakout level, right? Let me make this clearer for you. The green line was the breakout level. And now when it's just so fast, A lot of people just FOMO in, and then the stock starts selling off and you lose money. What I suggest to everyone is to wait for this red candle, wait for the retest back to, and look how it retested. Like, imagine how perfect this is. The line has been there from the day or night before, or the morning before, and it opened, and look, boom, it retested exactly to that line again. So you could have had your limit order around there, or you could be really fast with market order. So I got in around 138.80. Because of course the broker, right? If you do market orders, it just depends how the broker feels doing. So that's where I was in, and I was exiting the trade on this candle here partially. Then I moved my stop to this red line where I was saying below the candle, you see, because that was my pivot. And I moved the stop, and then when I saw we are selling off here, I got out with the rest. I didn't want to wait to give back my money, because I saw that we are having weakness, and then we are selling off. So I got out. It was a very nice and super quick trade. You know, you could potentially even get in on, look, the formation here is again the same exact triangle as we had on a big chart. So pay attention to those. Usually technicals are the same on time frames, you know. So we had the price compression was happening. You could have got into this for 140 and just take the $3 trade, which is also nice. It's also a good amount, quick gains in 15-20 minutes, right? And I got out. So that's it. You know, now we just stayed flat since then. The risk there is, guys, with breakouts like this, it's very important to understand where you have your stop. So when I trade breakouts, my stop is usually right below the breakout, couple of dollars. So in this case, I would have my stop loss below the day low, right? $2, 136.96. Or you do, like I was explaining to Aniki last time, you know, you do not even numbers, because you don't want to be stopped out. Yeah, Carlos, trading with data is another level, sure. But even with the data, you need to find the entries. Like, the question is, if it's option or if it's a technical chart, where do you enter the trade? You know, I can give you all the data and technical charts on the world, but you need to find your entries. So why I use the technicals? Because it helps me to find entries. Like, even if I know that there is a huge option flow and option skew is showing higher, but the question is, where do I get the best entry possible? And that's why, exactly, and that's why I'm using technicals, right? That's why I know, based on this crazy thing that some people laugh about, swan wedges and geometrical and colors and shapes, it's just a visual representation of the price action and human psychology. And that's why I use it, because when do I get? Sure, I know that we're going to run on NVIDIA. When do I get? Like NVIDIA, when you look at this chart, right? I was in NVIDIA from Monday last week, and I got out today. It was a very long trade for me. And also, like, when do you get in? Like, especially now, everyone is like, oh, you would be stupid if you trade NVIDIA. I'm sorry, I don't know why the chart, here is the chart. Everyone, oh, it's too high, it's parabolic. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't, because the mindset is you can buy high and sell higher. A lot of times people ask me, they want to buy certain stocks. I'm like, why would you buy this stock? The chart is awful. And just because it's cheap or it's selling off. That's human psychology sometimes. No. NVIDIA again provided amazing entry based off the same kind of formation last Monday. So look here, last Monday was 18th. I was at the New York Stock Exchange. It was right here, the breakout. Boom. You see my green line? Exactly. 888. I got in 890. And I had my stop right here, right? And you have to know this before. So I tell myself, we break out from this triangle, I go in, I have a big stop loss. I'm going to buy, I don't know, whatever shares. Like, for example, this is how I count the risk. And this is very important, because you can just, not you, but like people see the data, which is super important. But then how do you allocate in this trade? When do you get in? When do you get out? What's your risk? And this is where most traders fail, because they do not know how much of this stock, shares, or contracts to buy. And that's called risk management. And this is number one priority in trading. So you say, I'm getting in 890, I got in, and my stop is at 838. All right. So how much am I losing on each share when this goes against me? It's $52. So guess what? If you only want to lose $500 on trades because it's 1% of your account, which is $50,000, then you're going to only buy 10 shares. You know what I mean? So if you want to lose $5,000, you're going to buy 100 shares, because guess what? When you get stopped out, it's 100 times 50, or 52 in this case. And this is very important. You see the data, but then, okay, what do I do with this data? And that's why I'll collaborate with Alessio, because I'm trying to see his data and trying to find entries for the stocks and have the risk management in place. And that's for each trader, not more risk than 1% of your account. So if you trade with 50K, it's $500. If you trade with 100K, it's $100. And this is what most people get wrong. And that's why they lose money. Because if you're in 4 trades and each of them, you have 1% risk. Some are going to go well, some are going to go terrible, but it doesn't matter, because if you have only the same risk on each, you will be fine. Right? And you lose max $500 in this case of $50,000 account. Not net worth, but the trading account you trade with, right? If it's 300,000, you do 3,000 risk. If it's $500,000, you do 5,000 risk. You don't want to go above it. Maybe when you're a really professional trader, you can go up to 2% risk on your trade, on each trade, right? But you don't want to go above it when you're starting. You can go below it too. You can trade with $500,000 and say, you know what, 5,000 loss on my trade is too much. I want to just lose 2.5. So you're risking 0.5% of your account, right? That's fine. I'm just suggesting not to get above it, and that's why this is super important. And that's how I'm explaining everyone how to do the same with options. If you buy contracts, this is whatever the contract cost. You can have percentage stop on your option contracts, and you're going to know how much you're losing. So that's how many contracts you're going to buy. Because if it's $500 loss, you're going to buy a certain amount of contracts with 30% loss, let's say. Or I also say you can do conditional orders on contracts, on calls or puts. You do, if the stock gets below, in this case, you would buy calls on NVIDIA, let's say 950 out of money, whatever you want to buy. And you're going to say, okay, conditional order, if NVIDIA gets below 838, I will be stopped out. But then you don't really know how much you're going to lose. You're going to have to count with delta and all that stuff. So that's why I don't trade options, because this kind of risk management for me was extremely difficult. And I didn't like the risk management with options. I like it more with stocks. That's why I trade stocks. But look, everyone is different. I think they're amazing option traders, and I love that too. If you can do it, it's totally fine, up to you. But this is what I wanted to explain to everyone, was the risk unit. Because if you look at the statistics, there's no way you're going to succeed as a trader if on each trade you're losing different amount of money. It's not going to work, because you're going to, if you lose 500 on each trade, again, we're using the example of 1% from $50,000, and then you're going to have a trade that really rallies for you, and you're going to make 2-3 of those risk units. And there are trades like that. You're going to be doing well. But if you're going to keep losing 1,000 here, 500 there, 300 there, it's totally disorganized. So statistically, it's not going to work for you. It's going to be really difficult. So I hope this makes sense. I want to share this with the group. And when I'm trading, guys, now, again, we are in really strange market. Everyone says that. I talk to professional traders all the time. Look what we are doing. We're chopping. The market is just really annoying. Like, we go higher, but we are like boom, boom, up and down. It's a difficult market. It's very fast pacing, right? One day you're up crazy, the next day you're down crazy. So I suggest to take your profits faster. Look, Dell was amazing trade we took. We had amazing breakout, and look, need to get out, take profits. And TNX, the same thing today. Was amazing breakout. Look at this upper wick. And this is the problem with the market right now. And you have to be really fast, taking your profits, moving stops. That's the only way you're going to survive. AMD, the same thing today. Was a really fast look. I had this line here. I posted it. It literally just touched and boom, we rallied. From there on, we did it a little bit below the support because it's from here, you see? So AMD also, aligned with the options skew. The traders were betting on AMD going to 180, which happened in and higher. And I still believe AMD is gonna go higher. But I got out with half of my money because I was up a lot on this trade from the morning. So I take it. And then stop loss, you can move to break even. You don't want to give money back. This is how you trade the chop. If we would be in a normal market that's moving smoothly, we need some sort of a correction for me to feel safer and feel like, okay, like I would ideally see this thing going down to 500 or even lower to have a little bit of, pullback, because this is just uncomfortable to trade. So you have to get in, get out, take profits, move, stop, boom, boom. And also very important, a lot of times now when you can observe the market, it's selling the rips. People are selling into strength. It's very, very, very obvious that that's happening right now. Because you see it, it's like we are all anxious. What's going to happen next? So you see this kind of a candle, or here, this kind of a huge gap we had from Wednesday to Thursday, you're selling into strength. You know what I mean? And now we have an upper wave. Who knows? Tomorrow is Tuesday, probably going to dip a little bit again. All right, so just that I wanted to talk about today. If you have any questions, please ask me. I'm happy to answer them. We have just these trades open still. I don't know if you guys swing trade with me or not. I'm still in PLTR. It's like really boring, but I'm still there. And TNX is partial. I moved the stop to 60 to 70. Yeah, and then we have the AMD partial. And we have Anet, which I actually like the most. This trade is beautiful. The Anet, you see when you have the breakout and it confirms nice volume, but now it's also volume getting down, but we are still in. I also took partials on this and moved the stop. So I wouldn't want to give my money back. This was a beautiful trade. All right. Yeah. PLTR is so boring, but PLTR does this. PLTR, gets here. You see this? Hopefully we're not gonna get this, but it's just chopping around. At this point, my stop is 23.50. I would say even higher. Probably I would do. I'm losing my patience with this one, but I don't want to get too quick either, because if this thing goes, it goes probably back to 27 or higher. But this price action has been so annoying. Again, it looks exactly like here. You see what it was doing around these levels now again. So. Yeah, that's all right. Cool, my friends. Anything you want to ask or look at any charts? I'm happy I have a little bit of time. And then otherwise, I will be seeing you tomorrow, and hopefully we're gonna have a fun trading day. Well, one more thing I was gonna look at. Yeah, that was coin. I missed the breakout on coin today. I was really sad. And then a lot of people asked me today, yeah, let's look at coin. So I missed the breakout. So now actually I would move it to 277, and I would take it tomorrow if you have any sort of little pullback. People are asking me why I didn't enter the trade, because when it started going back and pulling back down to this breakout level, it was late in the day. The reasoning there, sure, in a nice world, you wake up and it's 290 and you're all happy camper, you make money. The reason for me why I didn't want to do it is because Bitcoin, my technical levels on Bitcoin, which is going to go higher, but look, was here 71. I posted it today in the chat, 71,073. So Bitcoin got into 78.90, okay, almost 71, right? So I don't want to be taking coin long 30 minutes before the close of the market when Bitcoin is on a resistance, because if this crazy thing decides overnight to go back down a little bit and retest, which is totally fine. If it does it, there's no bad. Like on long term, I am long Bitcoin. I own Bitcoin. I'm not going to sell it. I'm going to wait for my $80,000 or $100,000. It's fine. But as a trader, coin, I'm not going to enter to a trade that's extremely volatile and super based on Bitcoin 30 minutes before close of the market, and wake up in the morning when Bitcoin retests $4,000 and my after hours coin price action will be also $40 down. or something like that. You know, I don't want to risk it. For me, these are really highly volatile stocks, and I like to trade them when they are on a support, crazy support, or I would take them exactly on my level. But because it's all based on Bitcoin, this price action, coin is not going to move without Bitcoin. I didn't want to take it. That's the reasoning why. Because everyone was asking me, should we take it? Should we take it? I said, no, I'm not taking this. If you want, you can play, you can gamble overnight. I don't like to gamble with my money because money are really hard to make. So tomorrow, if I see that Bitcoin keeps going and a coin is going to go back down to my level, nice here somewhere, you know, around 276, 7, and then starts going back up, I will take it long. But tomorrow, where I can be in control and it's a daytime and it's not 3:30 p.m. All right. So DVAC now, that one is insane also. It's just like people did some nice triangles on this one. It's actually posted in the chat. I did also chart on DVAC over the weekend, and yeah, look, it's in the channel here. So I think it got about the sorry, this is moving. It got about the supply zone, and it actually closed there. It has insane volume, so why not? It's even going after hours. It can go, look, 556, 58, and sky's the limit with this one at this point. They had very good news. People are buying it. The election is coming. Trump is very popular. It's like, I think 50% of people in the US love him. So, no, you know, it is possible. Look, you're right here, 58 easily. That's an easy target, in my opinion. You get right to this gap from 22. Why not? It looks nice, and it's like a nice giant cup and handle as well. Right? So that's possible, but again, you know, don't FOMO into those things and be very quick, because DVAC, Coin, Mara, Riot, all these things are super volatile. They're moving crazy. Mara and Riot are stuck in limbo here, not moving much. We'll see what happens with the halving. Everyone is saying they're going to make half of the money. We'll see. But I would like to see Mara about 23, for example. Sadly, it's going down. You see, it's going down after hours. Bitcoin is going a little bit down now, and we'll see how coin opens tomorrow. All right. So that's it, guys. Any more questions? Oh, yeah. Thank you so much, Michael. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm glad you liked it. And I'm going to then wrap up for today and see you in the chat tomorrow. All right. If you guys, I see there are more people. Oh, nice. Any more questions? Any of you? No. Okay, good. Awesome. I'm going to send you this recording. There's as again, we did a couple of stocks. We looked at some charts. We recapped some trades from today, and I explained risk management. I will be repeating this like a Bible, because I think it's super important for everyone to understand how to place trades and position the trades, how much to allocate into each trade. So, all right, guys, have a great night. Bye. Nice seeing you all. You're welcome. Bye.